Hello friends, I decided to come back and show you how I cook my kale, which you know is the healthiest greens out there. Now make sure that you are washing any of your greens thoroughly because they need to be washed in a deep pan or sink. Sometimes you can soak it with baking soda, but I just, wash it thoroughly. Remove your stems. Your greens, whether they're collards or kale, are going to come with these stems. You want to remove those stems. I prefer to dice my greens. Some people like to chop them and roll them, but make sure, most important thing is that you wash them thoroughly. You know how your grandmom used to be in the sink and she'd push these greens up and down? Well, there was a reason for that. Nowadays, I sound old now, but these days greens are not as dirty as they once were. Back years ago, they would actually just pull them right out of the field and roll them right into the grocery store, and they'd be full of dirt and grit. But anymore, they're relatively clean. But again, we are being, bombarded with chemicals, sprays, pesticides, everything. That's why our cancer rates are so very high in this country. And you know how I feel about cancer. I hate cancer. So make sure you wash all your greens, your vegetables, everything, bananas, apples, onions, whatever you buy, wash it thoroughly. You can use white vinegar or you can use baking soda. So with your kales, you're going to wash them and you're going to remove the stems. Now, while my water is boiling, I'm going to put in some extra virgin olive oil and some apple cider vinegar. Those are my two must-dos for my greens. Whether it's a plain extra virgin olive oil or something a little jazzier, like this extra virgin olive oil with red pepper. Extra virgin olive oil with red pepper. Make sure you put some olive oil in there. Red apple cider vinegar. My grandmother swore by apple cider vinegar. She used apple cider vinegar, or ACV, for everything. Cooking, healing. I mean, when she had arthritis, she used to rub it on her legs. That's how I knew when her arthritis flared up. But there are so many good things about apple cider vinegar. So read up on that and use that. These are the three. Well, actually, these are two. The third one is sugar. I have to use a little dash of sugar. And I just sprinkle that in on top of the greens once they start boiling. Now, minced garlic is another thing you can add. And you can get these at the Dollar Tree store for $1. It lasts a long time. I just sprinkle it in. I'm not a measurer. Black pepper. This is a pepper mill, but you can just sprinkle in some black pepper. If you want it a little bit spicier, add some more crushed red pepper. But I think that if you are using the olive oil with the red pepper, you don't need to add any more unless you like it really, really spicy. Soul seasoning. I love Glory Soul seasonings or Sylvia's Soul seasoning or Sylvia's green seasoning, but any type of soul seasoning, just look at your sodium count. You don't want to add too much. And if you want to make it even spicier, cayenne pepper. Now, these are all options to your greens. But again, the three that I use are extra virgin olive oil, apple cider vinegar, sugar, and minced garlic. So those are the three items that I use for my kale. Of course, I'm dicing up a few onions. And again, dice them on the stove with the blower going, and there'll be no tears. Trust me. So now that the water is beginning to boil, I'm going to finish up my kale. And then when you come back this evening, you will see the kale and the slow cooking lamb riblets. So thank you for who joined in today. Let everybody know that I'm here. This is Brunch with Blake. I have a YouTube channel as well. And my two blogs are Diva with an H, deals.com and Blogging with Blake. So until the next time, have a wonderfully blessed day. See ya.